Hello there, I'm the Nagler, and welcome to Number 1 Cooking. Today, we're going to be cooking a cheese apple stackable. First, you're going to grab any 2 slices of carbohydrates that you would like. Next, you're going to grab any slice of dairy you would like to have in your stackable. And last, you're going to grab a piece of fruit that would be edible. And now for the materials you will need to finish this project. For starters, you're going to start with a non-butter cooking spray. Then you're going to need a meat grinder, you're going to need a spoon, and you're going to need a non-stick pan. The next step in the process is to cut up the apple using the spoon. Now when doing this, you want to make sure that you get each side and that you have a decent chunk so that you can throw it on your stackable. These chunks don't necessarily have to be in the shape of an apple slice. You can choose however you want. You can get creative and maybe make some pumpkin shaped ones or just get creative. Also, when cutting the apple, you want to look at it from different angles, and you especially want to make sure that there are no 90-degree turns in this apple. And now that you have your apple cut, you're going to want to start up the stove. Step 1 of starting the stove, you want to place your non-stick pan on the stove. Next, you want to turn the dial on your stove about 89 degrees and make sure that the flame is on and ready to go. Now for the cooking spray. Now with this, you can either use butter or you can use cooking spray, but in this case I use cooking spray. When doing it, you want to make sure there's an even coat around the outside and inside of the pan. And this is not an even coat. Next, you're going to want to assemble your sandwich. So first, you're going to want to put your bread side by side. Then, you're going to want to add your cheese. I grabbed the wrong cheese. God! I grabbed the wrong cheese! Then you're going to add your apples to the top of the sandwich. And now, throw it on the pan. Now you're going to want to put this sandwich on that fryer. After placing one half of your sandwich on the pan, next step is to place the other half on top. You can see that I put a little bit too much apple on my stackable. Some people may be questioning, why is it called a stackable if it's really just a sandwich? Well, I call it a stackable because a sandwich doesn't make sense. There's no sand and it's not a witch. So why would you call it a sandwich? When doing this, you want to use your meat grinder to make sure it stays away from the edges. You also want to make sure that it is cooking. Apply some pressure to the top like most professionals do. Now the main reason I like to use the meat grinder instead of a standard spatula is that you can turn the meat grinder like a wheel on the side and check the bottom of it to see if it's done. Now recently I have been thinking about my Twitter and how not many people have been following it. So instead I have created a Instagram. So go follow that. On there I'll be posting teaser images for future videos or plans for videos. And I'll also be posting clips from the videos I've already posted. You know, with this much skill, I should join the Master Chef Junior show to try and win it. And if the judges ever choose a stackable category, I think the others better watch out. And that is the basics on how you cook yourself a cheese apple stackable. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment down below what you think of this. And if you made it yourself, did it turn out better than mine? I'll see you next time.